to live on your chin. Oh, yeah. This is the Goin Deep Show.
What's up, dude? How's it going, man?
Here we go. Anyway.
I have a clip here. Listen to this shit, okay? This is the kind of thing, not to get, again, we talk about a lot of politics, a lot of things, but what it comes right down to is attitude and who influences your attitude. And a lot of the times, by face value, you see somebody and you get this immediate kind of, okay, that person is this thing, that person is that thing. This is an older woman, and she's walking up the street going to her house, and there's a guy who's Indian. Remember the other day we were trying to do the Indian voice? This guy, they're in Canada. And I hate to say it, don't Canadians have a more of a nicer? They're more, they're a little more polite than the Americans. I think we're seeping into our hat. I think the America's seeping into its hat. Okay, listen to this. This is a woman, an older lady, and this is what she has to say.
You're not Canadian.
All right, then where should I go back?
Oh.
You're not Canadian.
All right, then where should I go back to? Ma'am, why were you aggressive to me?
I'm being aggressive to you because too many Indians are in Canada, and I want you to go back.
Okay.
Go back.
But I'm Canadian.
Go back to India.
I'm Canadian, ma'am.
Your parents are not Canadian. Your grandma is not Canadian.
So what wrong did I do to you? I'm just trying to understand, like, what wrong did I do to you? Personally, what wrong did I do to you?
You hardly speak English.
Je parle le français. I speak English as well. I speak French. Est-ce que vous parlez français? Do you speak French?
I do. I speak
On peut parler en français. Venez, on peut discuter en français si vous voulez. Je suis Canadien. I'm Canadian.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Tourette's at the end there.
So again, okay.
Wow.
To me, this
is not a good look.
No, it's just, okay, and I get it, people, okay? We all have our things we're used to being around and seeing around, doing all these things. But...
That's hilarious.
She was so pissed off the second he started speaking French. Her fucking went into meltdown. Do you hear her?
Oh, yeah. But we were talking about this, again, we need to have the off-air show.
Right.
About how far do you go back? Mm-hmm. You know, I know that, my ancestors are from Europe. We're all from somewhere else.
Why? Yeah. Why are
we hanging on to the shit still to this day about where our ancestors? No, we're Americans. You've been born here. You're raised here.
I decided to live where I live. You can go fuck yourself if you think you're going to tell me where to fucking go. I had this conversation last summer where I had an opinion of someone's physical features, okay? I saw this motherfucker and I was like, oh, that's the goofiest looking fucker I've ever seen. Said it out loud because it's my opinion and I fucking saw it with my own two fucking eyes. And I made my goddamn brain think that's an ugly motherfucker. And that other person
probably looked at you and thought the same fucking thing.
No, they didn't.
Or maybe they didn't.
The fact of the matter is the other person there that they were with was like, how dare you? Fuck you. You don't say that. And guess what? Nobody tells me what I don't say. First of all, you dumb fucking cunt. That's the first thing. No one should ever. You shouldn't say that.
Yeah, I made the mistake too last Saturday with you.
You shouldn't say that.
I was like, kid, tone it down. And you're like, I don't fucking care.
I have my own brain. I do the things that I decide, and you can go do whatever the fuck you want. And if you feel like you need to waste your time attempting to tell me what to say, that's on you, you fucking dipshit.
You notice I shut up and just tried to split the B then after that, so...
I forget. I don't even remember what the fuck that even was. I know what it was.
Yes.
It was about using pussy as a fucking currency. And women do that shit.
Nope. It was, we were at having breakfast. There were two people sitting there that you hadn't seen in a long time, and one of them their spouse used to be on the show.
I wish I knew what the fuck you're talking about, but
And you were like,
this person
she's a mom bod.
This person apparently wasn't important enough for me to give a shit.
And I was just like, hey,
I
don't
even
say that. You know,
I don't even remember what you're talking about.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Wow. Damn. See, this is why I got divorced. I remember too much shit.
Dude, the best thing to do is fucking forget it the second you say it. And nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit.
So here's the funny thing is, you saw how wasted I was.
Oh, dude. I think we need to give you a little more detail on everything about last week. We can do that. That's fine, right?
Yeah, no. That's cool.
So I was supposed to, you said between 10:30 and 11, but then you said to aim towards 11, so I got there a little bit later. You guys already had a picture in, right?
Yeah.
So I get there and I'm like in catch-up mode. I'm like, I gotta fucking hurry it up here. So I start to do the
Split
drink
the
to the B.
Yep.
So I walk in, but you introduced me to your neighbor. Great dude, love that guy. He's awesome.
Yep.
Super cool dude. I liked having the conversation. It seemed like he seemed really, really nice.
Yep.
But you mentioned, so I knew how you say that. Somebody was behind me, right?
Yep.
And
Sit at another table. Yep.
And I didn't say mom bod.
No, you didn't.
She was pretty hot and tempting. That's what she was.
Yeah, she hasn't been doing survival fitness in a long time.
I don't understand why people can't handle reality. I mean, people say something about me. If they say a fact, I have to deal with that. It's not a non-fact. It's, you know what I mean?
So I was playing Keno. I give it 20. It comes back, with the pitcher, the slip, the deal. And later on, as we're later in the evening watching the football game, I'm like, I never got my $10 back. I never got my change. So I, text one of my friends that works at the bar. They sent a message, and sure enough, Monday morning, hey, come get your $10. And we were exactly over. And I'm like, see, I wasn't that drunk as I thought I was, because I knew it's just I'm so fucking tight with my money. But anyway,
I wish I was more tight with my money. I need to fucking get my shit together.
We came in here, knocked some shows out.
Yeah, it was a great day.
Yeah.
It was a really good day. I took a nap after we did the shows. I went to fucking Mulligan's, watched the first half. No, Washington Street Pub, watched the first half of the game. Went out and met Black Widow at Castaways, and then hit Mully's on the way home. Yeah, bar hopping in this town is great, especially when there's events, and there's always an excuse to go do some stuff. And that's kind of I think where a lot of people also, disappointed from last weekend is that it created an atmosphere for everybody to get out and mingle, and now we've got till St. Patrick's Day. To stretch it. I'm sure, because let's face it, Super Bowl being on a Sunday night sucks ass if you got to go to work on Monday morning. I have a couple beefs with some football fans, though.
Sure.
I have, to get me involved again in football, some special things had to happen. Now, the last year's playoffs got me hooked a little bit, and I started keeping track and watching a little bit more. But this year, yeah, you got into, you were like, okay, cool, all right, there's a chance. Let's start watching this. Now, I have Silverback. Used to be a football coach. Used to do a ton with football. Football was his thing. Or it may still be his thing. But I asked him, were you watching the game? I'm not watching the game. It literally baffles me. I went to lunch with Fiona. There's Fiona the other day, and our friend John and Tiff are there. And I said, "Hey, you guys having a Super Bowl party?" He says, "No, I don't care about football now." I was like, I have some beef with people who don't. They're fans of the team. Mm-hmm. They can invest time in a team. They don't love the game. They love the team, and the team gets to give them their little excitement. But as soon as the team that they're watching is done, they don't give a shit about the game. They love the team. It is.
They do. So there's a lot of people like that.
When you have a state with multiple teams in it, that's great. You got the college games. You got the one NFL team. You love the teams. You don't love the games. I am a baseball fan. I have my favorite teams. I follow all the players. You can name a team. I can name their stars. I can know who got traded to who, because I am a baseball fan. I am not a fair weather fan like I am when it comes to NFL stuff. Same. I'll do this with NBA and NHL. I'm a fringe. Pay attention a little bit. If they're doing okay, I'll start paying attention. But MLB, I watch every highlight, every game. Know all the teams. Know all the players. Know all the trades. all off season. I'm listening to the radio, keeping track of everything.
You know stats like nobody's business.
Baseball.
When it comes to baseball. Yeah. Which, again, our beloved Tigers, we've got like 3 weeks, 4 weeks for pitchers and catchers report.
It's getting close, man. I'm pretty pumped about it. But
there's
I got
still
beef, though, about the
third baseman that you
Alex Bregman. We want Alex Bregman.
But there's still chance. I was just reading about that and their MLB was like, hey, he's the best fit for the Tigers.
They need a veteran presence in there who was managed by AJ Hinch when he was with the Astros. And anyway, I don't want to get too deep on all that kind of stuff because I know
Damn it! I was trying to squirrel moment you away.
Get deep, babies. But I got the vibe though that to pull me out of my baseball mind to pay attention to the NFL for a little while. That's important. So I was expecting some type of, hey, okay, so who's going to win it now? Mm-hmm. And everybody I ask, who gives a shit? I'm like, well, do you want the team, this is always the $1 million question, do you want the team that beat you to keep on going so you can say you got beat by the best team? Or do you say, fuck that team, just like we say, fuck Ohio?
Well, and that was Monday night, the whole Ohio State Notre Dame game. But no, I mean, for myself personally, fuck Washington. I'd rather see Philly win again. And I would love Buffalo to upend Kansas City. It's probably not going to happen.
Because Kansas, I don't even follow the NFL that much, but I'm so sick of fucking Taylor Swift and Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey.
This goes back to Jeff Kelly back in the day. I mean, the Buffalo Bills making it to 4 fucking Super Bowls and not sealing the deal. Mm-hmm. It's like going out with some chick on prom night and all the promises of getting it because you're going to lose your virginity that night and not having it happen.
I was saying it was more like the original Red Eye going to Traverse City with the girl and not fucking getting some
jazzerciser,
not getting a little fucking vagina on the fingers. Getting a little vagina on the fingers. That's always my favorite thing. By the way,
too plowed.
My favorite memory, really.
Yeah.
A great memory as your kid, and I'm sure you can relate to this, is the first time you finger blasted a chick. And then you didn't want to wash your hands.
It was like, smell this.
That pussy smell.
Hey, a complete stranger. Hey, come over here.
Come here.
I got something for you to smell.
Oh my God.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I did this at work one time. This guy walks up to me, where you been? And I just fucking stuck my fingers right in his fucking face.
All right. So have you ever, I probably already know the answer to this question. But have you ever gotten blown at work?
Yes, many times.
Yeah, all right. So,
yeah. I'm trying to think of the first time I did. It was in the back production area. There used to be a big camera that would shoot the photos at the place where I worked there. I can't say. I guess I can say it now. Fuck it, I don't work for them, so what the fuck? Who gives a shit?
Yep. Are they even still in business? Not original.
I don't know. Some people are, I guess.
Spinoff.
I noticed. No, my former boss is still like the main people there, so it's pretty impressive that they're holding on for dear life when it comes to that shit. I mean, I stopped working at a newspaper in 2010, and that is the absolute last time I purchased a newspaper. Wait, no. I have to correct myself. I did purchase a newspaper when Ernie Harwell died because I wanted to have that
last
paper there.
Sunday, I was leaving the gym and they had free Sunday papers out there, and I'm like, "Fuck it, I'll grab it." Number one, it was like, "Wow, $5."
How thin is it? It was $5 fucking dollars.
$5, this thick.
$5.
But I actually was like the other night just to de-stress.
$5.
I'm looking through the comic section. Remember the comic section?
I looked at the comic section last
and
Sunday
it was
too.
like, oh my God, they crammed every single comic that used to be in existence in there, and I was like, this is taking me way back.
That's the first thing I went to was the comic section.
Because it used to be like the comics, the sports section. I mean, there were certain ways, because I used to, I'd go to the laundry and I'd get my Sunday paper. Mm-hmm. And it would be like, you set out the coupons, you got your comics, you got your sports section. There's a certain order that you tackled the way you were approaching, looking at that.
Oh my God.
And you're trying to get all the smoke smell out of your clothes from being out to the bar from the week before.
We sound so fucking old right now.
When you used to be able to smoke in the bar before vaping.
At the bowling alley.
Yeah. All that kind of wonderful nostalgia all time. So let's bring up here, because we just got over the holiday season. Mm-hmm. There's a movie classic that everybody watches, Christmas Story.
Christmas Vacation, or which one?
Oh, well, that one too. And Die Hard, the trinity of holiday movies. when it comes to it. But we came across this article.
There's one that not to interrupt you, but there's one that flies under the radar that
Edward
nobody
Scissorhand?
ever. No, Gremlins is a Christmas movie.
That's true. That is true.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt.
So yeah, you never get something wet. Never eat something wet after midnight.
Depends how if it's cold and wet. Definitely don't eat that.
You're talking about those cumsicles again.
Yeah, cold and wet, man. I do have something that I wanted to play for you, but I think it's
something different.
Well, it fits perfectly in with what we're talking about right now.
Cool.
It's about our. It's about our age. There was something I saved,
Mamacita.
but I think I saved it on Instagram. See, that's the thing.
Oh, so that's what you were talking about earlier. Private investigators reveal sneaky iPhone tricks.
Consuming the way we consume stuff now and the way we save things is so like twisted and all over the place. Where the clip I played, it was one of those, or the clip I tried to save, it was one of those things where we were born in the 70s, lived in the 80s. And this is why Gen X is the way we are. And it had to do with no helmets, going home by ourselves, coming on at the street lights. Just it had this laundry list of
from the hose.
Just great things that and as I'm watching it,
having a quarter in your pocket in case you need to use the payphone, that kind of shit.
Yes, it was all these things, and I got kind of it was a strange mix of holy shit. When did this stuff all go away?
There's a reason why we put our name in the underwear in case you were kidnapped and found.
I never thought of that. Holy shit! If they steal him and rip, what if you're getting butt raped by some fucking faggot?
Go commando all the time.
A creepy van or something
down by the river.
So I don't know. I saved this thing, but I don't know where I fucking saved it.
There's that new VW van, the electric van.
Yeah.
Can you imagine an electric van being down by the river?
There's a local guy that has one of those that you probably know. I
don't know if I showed you. There's a picture. I was up in Petoskey. There was a Mustang electric car that somebody took the time to tape Christmas tree lights all across it, because it was an electric vehicle to have it light up. And it's a cool picture I took, but it wasn't lit up at that time.
This is perfect to get into because I don't want... I have complaints about the Mustang, first of all, okay? That electric one is not a fucking Mustang. It doesn't look like a Mustang. Why call it a fucking Mustang? Just because you stick a damn horse on it doesn't make it a fucking Mustang.
Well, and the Maverick was originally a car, not a truck.
And I don't know shit about cars. I really don't. I just know that when I see a Mustang, ooh, that looks like a Mustang.
Honda and Nissan are supposed to be merging together, so to become one company.
I have a strange complaint though, and this happened literally just yesterday.
All right.
After work, I go pick up erasures from her place of employment there.
Plural erasures.
Well, yeah, she's got 2 erasures.
Yeah. All right. I wanted to make sure.
So we go to the Big Ugly Fish.
Oh, the buff. Was Sharon working? You fucking guys!
The blonde.
You fucking guys! No, Sharon's the older ex-cokehead that runs the place.
With the gap teeth. The blonde with the glasses with the gap teeth.
Heavy-set woman, man.
Yeah, she's fucking hilarious.
She's a legend.
Yes, she's working.
That is the only place that as you drink there, the price of the drinks go down and the alcohol level goes up. So, yes. Many meetings I've had at that was the extra union hall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we stopped there to have a drink before we came back into town. And on the way back, there's this truck, a dually in front of us. It's white and it has Florida license plates, but it has this strange thing underneath the tailgate. It looked like a strip of 1980s LED lights that had these arrows on them, these weird arrows. And I thought to myself, oh, is that their blinker? It's got to be their blinker, right? Mm-hmm. So as I'm pulling up, they hit the brakes. And as they hit the brakes, it turns yellow. And then it stops, but it does this like flexing kind of move, like vroom, vroom, almost like Kit from Knight Rider.
Oh, yeah.
But not in a cool way. Not like a Kit from Knight Rider cool way.
So some redneck.
So we're sitting there, we're confused as fuck. We're confused as fuck by this. So we're like, why is it turning that color? And why is it not telling us what direction it's going? It was so fucking stupid. But it got me thinking, and I wrote this down months ago. Those the Mustang lights for a long, long time, the turn signals with the little boop, 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 boop. It's like,
That's the last 10 years.
Just fucking
even
stop.
on the gas
fucking
one.
stop with this thing. I don't know. There's simple things in life that piss me off so fucking bad. And when I'm driving anywhere and I see these fucking Mustang lights with the little tick 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 tick, because they've all now got them now. I've seen VWs with it. I've seen BMW. I've seen a bunch of other cars now incorporate this little gradual gradiated line that just kind of points to the whoosh,
So,
whoosh, just what the.
I've owned 3 Mustangs in my life, and it's definitely something I would buy again. But one of the sweetest things, first time going down to the Keys, rented a Mustang, convertible. The seats weren't heated. They had air conditioning. Air conditioned seats on a Mustang. Your nuts are not sweating at all. They've got a nice little pocket air coming up there.
Did you hear that they're doing it at Comerica Park for those VIP seats?
Nice. They've got a deal right now. Today's the last day. Shit, here I go again. $25 extra. So
those
Yankees
new
are
VIP
playing
seats,
in April.
Those new VIP seats are all set up so that they in the winter, or when in the springtime when it gets a little colder still before the summertime hits, they've got heat
Father's
on
Day.
the seats, and then they got the cooler air for the summertime heat there. But they're spending a shit
they got a
ton
home
of money.
game for Father's Day this year, so I'm probably going to be heading down for that.
They're spending a shit ton of money on this new VIP area. Have you seen any of the footage of this? I'll show it to you in the break here.
Yeah, cool.
It's fucking amazing. But again,
Damn it, I'm getting fucking a boner here thinking about baseball.
I know it, man.
The bats and balls are getting
Balls. What? Wait, what do you think about that? I don't know about that. What do you think?
I mean, I saw a post, a Black Widow posted about let's go straight to summer. And there's a certain process still of fun-filled shit to do.
St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, St. Patty's Day. 80s Fest for those crazy fuckers that want to go out there to Germantown.
I forgot about 80s Fest.
Yeah.
That's April, right?
Yeah. One of the coolest things we did, the old Red Eye, me, a couple other people, we went, I think, were you with us when we went to?
Was it Party Bus?
Yeah, you were actually with us. We went to go see the Tigers play, and then we wound up at 80s Fest that night.
Uh-huh.
That was a fucking awesome day.
It was. You had mentioned just at one of the shows previous that the original Red Eye. I don't know what kind of a battle would have to be made. We would have to have a contest
between the two,
the two Red Eyes, just to know, because you don't just magically get to come back in my good graces. Fuck off. I don't like that shit. No, that's not happening. Okay, we'd have to have a dick sucking contest or something, or where she.
Wait a minute. Wait.
He versus she. Who sucked more dick? And he. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's
I don't
what I'm
think
saying.
the old Red Eye would suck dick at
Nope. Sorry, he can't come back then. He's gonna have to be the new Mr. Clean. I know he's got the.
All right. Yeah, the shade. Yeah, he does have the look.
Yep. So we're gonna have a new Red Eye, new Mr. Clean. I think that's what's gonna happen. And if you don't agree to it, you can go fuck yourself.
I think a lot of alcohol would be involved.
Nope, sober as ever, and we're videotaping. It's going live on YouTube, streaming it out to Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. X, whatever the fuck it's called now. Fucking shit.
X.
I want to talk a little bit about this chick that did the 1,000 guys. Remember that?
Yes, I do. It was 40 seconds per guy put in. She had a mental breakdown. We were talking about that part of it after it happened.
Well, she said that the first guy did something that she broke her rule. Okay, her number one rule. I want you to guess. What do you think the number one rule was?
Not to look her directly in the eyes.
That's exactly what I said. I said the exact same thing. But it's not that.
No condom.
He's the first one to raw dog her.
Oh.
Literally the first guy. Of course, if you're going to raw dog a chick who's going to get banged by 1,000 dudes, you're not going to be like, I'm number 666 and I'm a raw dog. Yeah, he wanted to fucking die.
He wanted to make a name for himself.
But still. Okay, so this girl, her Bonnie Blue is her name.
All right.
I just...
she's had some work done.
She you can tell she almost still is holding it together. How old is this chick? Because she looks like she's pushing, she looks almost
late 30s.
I was gonna say 40 something. She's almost as
42 maybe.
I'm very, very curious how old she really is.
So when you go down just a little bit, So the chick on the left, that's the original chick that she broke the record against?
Is it? Because I thought she broke the
So Lily Phillips
Lisa
and Bonnie
Sparks.
Blue. Oh no, Lisa Sparks. That's the one you had on the show.
I thought it was, but maybe.
But it says here the final battle. Who's
viral stunt video got the most views. So
what was Lily Phillips's viral stunt?
who the
What did
fuck
she
is
do?
Lily Phillips?
She's the chick on the left.
Wilson Phillips' sister, of course.
Oh, really? Oh, love it.
you like
Love it. Well, that's Michelle Phillips's kid. John Phillips, yeah.
Whenever one posts a video or a wild statement, the ongoing feud between Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue seems to thicken. The two girls are in a constant back and forth with trying to shock us more. Look, I'm positively shocked more than I could ever be shocked. Yeah, of course you could. Both OnlyFans creators have been a talking point recently. First, Lily Phillips did a documentary video as she attempted to sleep with 100 men in a day. And then Bonnie went one bigger and tried 1,000 guys in 12 hours. Honestly, it's been a wacky few weeks. Then it seems...
No pun intended on wacky.
Wacka, wacka, wacka.
While they were waiting to put it in.
Then it seems as though they've been in constant battle revealing which huge challenges they plan to do next. Now, here's the thing. How much of a challenge is it to lay on your back and get fucked?
No work on her part at all.
Zero work.
Zero. It's once again, it's all on the guy.
Zippo.
It's all on our back.
Oh, God. They've also been back and forth talking about each other and whose idea it was to do the 1,000 guys challenge. This goes back to what we were saying before. These bitches, but I did this. Just women can't get along with each other. Why should we? Why do guys even attempt?
Why don't they just be honest and say, you know what? I just want to be fucked and fucked hard.
But here's the thing. What I've noticed is over the course of my life, I enjoy just being a guy. And all I've heard,
minding your own business.
All I've heard, and for most of my life, is how I need to do something to make some other fucking cunt feel fucking better about their shit.
No, you don't.
I'm fine with how I am. Because you got a fucking problem doesn't mean it's my fucking problem. Please, just let's get that straight. I don't give a shit about your fucking problems. Like, why do I have to buy into whatever your problem is? Like, please
But
explain.
you don't.
Explain that shit to
You
me.
don't.